Thank goodness DJ is. He keeps everything afloat, right? So we have a really fun live stream. It's super easy to shop, you guys. You actually use the comment feature to shop. So you're simply going to comment the word shop 1, shop 2, and down the line. That is how you shop. It's so easy breezy. Don't stress about it. It is just a super easy shopping experience. But I really want you to use that comment section to get engaged, to chit chat, okay? I love getting to talk with you guys. Ask me questions. If you want to compare 2 items, if you want to go back to something from earlier in the show, this is a really great place to do that. It's very rare that I can bring something back when I'm on the live television broadcast. Last night, there was one instance where Miss Lottie had wanted to see a necklace on my neckline. I had put it on and then I'd taken it off and had it on my hand. And I was able to kind of run back. It was an overnight, so we're a little more lax. I was able to run back, grab it, bring it back to set. That's very rare. So if you want to see something again, I can actually do that on the live stream. Like, we have so much more flexibility, you guys. And so this is the place to shop if you kind of like a little bit more of like a free flow pace. We can go back and forth. We can compare and contrast. That's a really fun element to the live stream. So use the comment section, and y'all will notice, like, we've got Isaac here, one of our regular shoppers. We're just chit-chatting away, right? Like, we're just having fun. Get in on the chit-chat. If you're new here, comment. Let me know where you're shopping from. Introduce yourself, because we really are a live stream family, and it's so much more fun when we can all talk, when we can all engage, all get up in the comment section. I feel like when no one's commenting, I feel like I'm talking to a brick wall. I'm like, okay. But when people are here hanging out, it's so much fun. It's like a big party. And I always say, y'all are my co-hosts. When we're on our television broadcasting, we work in pairs of 2. So we have a co-host. When we're on our live stream, we're solo. It's a one-man band. So y'all are my co-hosts. Now, I talked about how you shop. You're simply going to comment to shop. So you'll comment shop 1. I will note that before we move from item to item, but it's also right up here at the top of your screen. So you can go ahead and comment that if you love something. We will not pre-charge you. So it's not like you comment and you're instantly charged. Nope, not the way we do it. You comment, we're going to send you a link to that item. So then you can make your purchasing decision. It's going to take you to the website. You'll make your purchasing decision, and you'll put in our coupon code. What is our coupon code right now, DJ?
Just Live 25.
Oh, we're back to Live 25. Okay, I thought we were using like a special holiday one. Okay, never mind. The coupon code is LIVE, LIVE25. Y'all probably know that if you shopped in the live stream before. But I do know we get lots of people just kind of passing through the hood. They're like, okay, what's this all about? And they end up in the live stream. So there's that coupon code for you. LIVE25. Take a peek at that, jot it down, screenshot it. It does not automatically apply, okay? So make sure you actually put that in when you go to checkout, because it does not automatically apply. Another great thing is, since you're shopping the live stream, you're technically shopping through the web. So you're going to get complimentary shipping on all orders $49.99 or more. So that's another bonus. You've got 25% off. You've got free shipping. And you also have the option to utilize Budget Pay. Budget Pay is one of my favorites, you guys. Budget Pay, these are portioned out payments. It is not a Shop LC credit card. Okay, so not a Shop LC credit card. There is no interest, no credit check. We simply portion out those payments for you. So let's say something was $100 and we're offering 5 budget payments. You would pay $20 today and then $20, $20, $20, $20. On the first day, you'll pay the tax, shipping if it's applicable. But then after that, it's literally a flat fee each month. And you get to enjoy it the entire time you're paying it off. So if you think about like old-fashioned layaway, you would pay the first amount, right? You get to, and you would not get to take home your jewelry, your clothing item, whatever it is, your handbag. With Budget Pay, you pay the first budget pay. You guys, I'm already yawning. This is not a good sign. What is going on here? You pay the first budget pay, and then you get to already start enjoying your item instantly. And you're paying it off while you're already wearing it, loving it, enjoying it, getting compliments on it, right? Because that's what's going to happen, right? You're going to get tons and tons of compliments from your Shop LC pieces, especially today. Because we've got a bold and beautiful show. So we've got some big show-stopping pieces that are going to wow everybody out there. All right? It's going to be very exciting. So that I think covers everything that I wanted to get to. Got to give y'all a little update. So last Tuesday when I was on, I had a little meltdown before we started the live stream because I was about a month and a week out of my oral surgery and I was in intense pain and I was just like breaking down, like, literally, why is this happening to me? Like, what is going on? This is supposed to be a 14-day recovery. I was freaking out, you guys. And I think I mentioned it on the live stream. I went to the dentist on Wednesday. He literally, within 5 minutes, checked everything out, pulled out a bone fragment about the size of a grain of rice that was lodged in my upper palate in my gums. Pulled it out and said, okay, I think you'll be good. I think you're going to heal now. And I'm just thinking, what on earth? Okay. And y'all, literally last night I came to do the overnight. The scab that had formed up in the palate of my mouth fell out. It's gone. My mouth is smooth. My gums are like gums again. So literally it was that tiny bone fragment that had stopped me from healing this entire time. So I thought I was going a little crazy last Tuesday. I thought, like, am I just being a baby? Am I being paranoid? But no, there actually was a bone fragment that was completely keeping me from healing. And within less than a week, my gums are like, whoop, they're totally grown back and healed. So thank you, Lord above, for the answered prayer. And also just, y'all, if you ever feel like something's off, go see the doctor, go see the dentist. Because I woke up Wednesday morning and I almost canceled my dentist appointment because I thought maybe I'm just being a baby. Like, maybe this is just the way it feels. Like, maybe this is just the pain and you're going to feel it for longer and I'm just being dramatic. And y'all, within 5 minutes, my dentist already noticed something and took it out and I'm healing. So we know our bodies and you need to listen to your body. Because I definitely was like on the verge of canceling that appointment, just thinking, yeah, I'm probably fine. I'm probably being dramatic. I'm probably being a baby about it. I'll be okay. I'm so glad I didn't do that because I would still be in pain right now, wondering why I'm not healing when it was a fix like that. So advocate for yourselves. If something feels off, go to the dentist, go to the doctor, do the thing. You know yourself better than anyone else, okay? Now, we're going to get into our first ring. I got to see. Isaac said, I want a basketball hoop and cooler, but I got DQ'd because my job sells that brand of alcohol. It was worth $700. Oh my goodness. You want a basketball hoop and cooler, Isaac? Man, that seems like such a crazy reason to get disqualified though, because like, you don't work for that specific company, you know, like just because your job sells it doesn't mean like you would have some kind of inside way, right? That just seems crazy to me. Oh my goodness. All right. So the first stone we have is turquoisite. Oh my goodness, you guys. I love turquoisite. Now, turquoisite is just this gorgeous kiwi green color tone. Almost kind of this like Puff the Bubbly champagne. A very warm color, kind of a neutral color as well. So this is going to be an octagon cut turquoisite. It's a 10 by 10. So it's not an octagon as far as elongation. It's an octagon and then it has the edges cut so that you do have 8 sides. But it's 10 by 10. So it's going to present more like a square than it would like a rectangle when it comes to that octagon cut. Your carat weight on that is 5.58 carats. So over 5.5 carats on your turquoisite, with an additional 32 diamonds coming in at 26 points of diamonds. All right. Look at how beautifully that presents on the hand. I mean, it's a large piece. Now, part of our Luxora collection, so the entire ring is done in 10 karat yellow gold, and you're getting some good gram weight. You're going to get 5.26 grams of gold, right? So you're getting some good gram weight there as well. And then it will be AAA on your turquoisite. So that is graded turquoisite. Anything y'all see today with grading, Quad A is going to be the best. AAA is right there, right underneath it. So you're looking at a really top quality gemstone. But one thing about this turquoisite I'll say on this octagon cut is you can actually see so much depth in this stone. It kind of is one of those stones where it looks like you could stand on the side and nearly just kind of jump into that stone. It has so much depth and dimension to it. Now, the overall setting of this, you'll see there behind me, you've got the octagon turquoisite. We've got the diamond rounds. Okay, those are circling as the halo. You do see the sides kind of squared off, so you get the octagon-shaped halo. And then in addition to that, on each side, you're actually going to have 2 baguette cut diamonds as well that just kind of work their way down the band. You don't need something that goes all the way down the band because the ring is large and prominent enough that it's actually finger-to-finger beauty. So those are just kind of going to add a little bit of extra enhancement, but it is all about that turquoisite, all right? Take another peek at that on the hand, and then we're going to get into the appraisal. Isaac, what did you say here? You said, I'm just worried if I win 50K and they disqualify me. I guess you got to like really watch, because who knew how incredibly strict, like the fact that because the place you work at sells that brand, you were disqualified. I didn't realize these giveaways were so strict. I did go pick up my candles and the little candle kit today from the giveaway I won. Not nearly as exciting. I mean, it was 2 candles and like a little kit with like the wick trimmer. And I don't know what the little thing is where you like put the candle out. I don't know what that's actually called, but it came with one of those. I was really excited. I'm sure that's like $1 from China, but still, I was excited about it. Okay, so let's look at this appraisal right quick, and then we'll get into the price that you're actually going to pay today. So, first things first, the first thing I noticed when I look at this appraisal, the first thing I'm going to point out is that the appraisal was actually done on November 14th, 2024. So over a year ago, you guys. And why am I emphasizing that? Like, why am I saying that's such a big deal that this appraisal was done over a year ago? Well, it's because the price of gold has gone absolutely wild in 2025. It has been a record-breaking year in the world of gold. So to have an appraisal from 2024, it's probably going to be different. Now, that gram weight, 5.26 grams of gold, is worth quite a bit more now in December of 2025 than it was in November of 2024. So that's the first thing I noticed, and that's a pretty big deal. You could actually have this reappraised if you would like. Now, it says everything here, Asher cut. Wait, y'all, the website didn't say Asher cut. No wonder. Remember how I was saying it looks like there's so much depth to the stone? Like so much dimension? Well, hello. Yeah, of course there is. It's an Asher cut. So there are like cuts moving downward through this stone. Yes, of course, it looks like you could stand on the side and dive into the stone because it's an Asher cut. We need to update that on our website because it just says octagon. This is actually an Asher cut, which is a specialty cut. So that's a huge deal. A 10 millimeter Asher cut, AAA 5.62 carats on your turquoisite. And then we have the 38 additional points of diamonds between the rounds and the baguettes. Now, your estimated replacement value on this one is going to be $9,000. Bless you, DJ.
Thank you.
Your price today is not anywhere close to $9,000. We are starting at $3,350. And after that coupon code, we're actually bringing you down to $2,512. So $2,500 right around there, $2,512. And then we'll do 5 budget payments. So you can get it home for $502.50. $502.50. Looking like the sizes are pretty good. So we're starting at size 5. We are going to have half sizes available to you as well. So, hey, petite fingered friends, I want to ring the alarm. You can actually get in on this at a size 5, which is very exciting. Ooh, okay. We don't have the larger sizes, y'all. We're going from size 5 to size 9 with the half sizes in between, but 9.5, 10, 10.5, and 11 are sold out. So if you're interested in larger sizes, you can head to the website, click on that little black bell, and then input your information, and you might be able to get a notification if we get it back in stock. You might have someone who purchases it, and for some reason they end up returning the piece. Not to say it's damaged, not to say there's anything wrong with it, but sometimes it's as simple as someone purchases something, and then they're like, oh, it doesn't match the earrings that I have, or, oh, I should have gotten, I don't know, I should have saved my money that month, whatever it might be. There are different reasons that could happen. Or it could be as simple as we decide to make a few more, right? Maybe we get some stones. We go, man, that was a really popular style. We've got a lot of people waiting to be notified. Maybe we'll make a few more. You never know. All right. Now, this will come with the appraisal. It also comes with the Luxoro card. So that has all of your product details on it as well. All right, friends, your turquoisite ring will be shop 1. All right, shop 1 for that gorgeous AAA turquoisite. The first ring of our show, the first item of our show in total, actually. And I really do hope everyone's having such a great Monday. I got a couple things accomplished before the live stream, which felt really, really good. So, like I mentioned earlier, I'm taking my mom on a little trip. It's it is her Christmas gift, actually. And when I initially booked the trip, we were going to go the 17th through the 19th. And then I read some different reviews online for the event we're going to, and I realized, okay, going on opening day is probably not the best way to do it. So I changed the trip, I changed the tickets, I changed the hotel to the 18th to the 20th. What I forgot to change was the rental car. And I'm over here like, oh my gosh, okay. So I'm thinking it shouldn't be too big of a deal. I realized it, and I was like, okay, let me go on the Expedia, change it. Wouldn't let me change it. I had like a non-changeable fare, which I never do, you guys. I don't know what I was thinking when I booked that. I was kind of like hasty because I was trying to book everything and I was super excited and I didn't want prices to go up. So I called the rental company. They're like, no, you have to call back to Expedia. So I talked to Expedia. I got the most amazing customer service guy, which can we all just agree that like you feel the pain of like majority of customer service people are very difficult to deal with. Like it's like either they don't have the actual ability or authority to help you do something, or they don't really know what you're trying to ask for. It's just difficult with customer service. And he was amazing, so helpful. Y'all, I actually changed my reservation on my rental car. He refunded me the original and waived the cancellation fee and then just had me rebook right then. Y'all, I saved $100. My rental car went down $100 in price. So my mistake was actually good because I actually saved $100 on the rental car. So I'm like all hyped up right now. I'm like, dang, I got that done. I saved $100. So yeah, I was pretty hyped up about that. I'm like, okay, my $225 rental car is now for the 18th, the 20th, instead of the 17th and 19th, $128. So I saved about $100. So I'm super excited for that. I'm like, man, okay, that makes me feel good. Isaac said, I like to fly Spirit. Great flight, and you have a chance to be the pilot. Isaac, you're so goofy. Y'all, it's been a while since I've flown Spirit. I'm not opposed to it. Believe me, I'm not. I will stick as much as I can in a personal item and call it a day to save money. But I end up with so many points on Southwest from my other job that I kind of just always fly Southwest now because I can utilize my points. I actually flew my entire family to Florida back, in October, all with my Southwest points. So that's just kind of been my go-to. But believe me, if I ever need a flight and it's expensive, I will fly just about any airline. All right, you guys, we have grandidiorite. I'm so excited. To me, grandidiorite is such an enchanting stone. It is very much like, to me, a winter wonderland stone. If there was a stone, and, well, it's hard for me to say this because I've never actually seen the movie Frozen. But the other day I was getting my nails done, and the lady next to me, or the song Frozen came on, and the lady doing my nails was talking about how much she loves that movie, and she has young kids, and so she'd seen it a bunch of times. And then the lady next to her doing this lady's nails was like, no, my kids are grown, I haven't seen it. And then the lady who she was doing her nails, she was like, you should see it, it's good. I'm like, yeah, I never got around to seeing it either. You would think I had. I would think every person in America had because it was such a phenomenon. But for some reason, this to me is very like Frozen-esque, right? Like it's kind of this minty, icy blue color. I love grandidiorite, you guys. It's going to be AAA on your grandidiorite stone, and it's massive, okay? That is a massive, massive stone. Total carat weight here is 10.65. Okay, so you're getting about a 10 carat grandidiorite stone, and I want to show y'all. It's in a basket setting, so you can actually see the entire stone, like top to bottom, which is really neat. And then you'll see here you have kind of a half infinity on each side of the band. And those are covered in gorgeous, luxuriant lab-grown diamonds. So I love our lab-grown diamonds because I feel like it allows you to get really incredible pieces at a fraction of the price point, right? So had this not utilized lab-grown diamonds, it likely would have been more costly to incorporate the same quality of diamonds, right? EF color, VS clarity on those stones. If we were to use Earthmind on those stones, we would have to charge more. So we're allowing to get a really beautiful piece for a lesser price point by utilizing our lab-grown diamonds. Now, it is an Art Deco styling. I would say it's a very subtle Art Deco styling. It doesn't scream Art Deco. It's more subtle, but all done in 10 karat yellow gold, 4.2 grams of gold. So we're getting some nice gram weight. And a lot of that will come from the fact that it's such a high profile, right? So that grandidierite is really high up off the hand. Even above the setting, you see the area where the grandidierite sits above the setting of the ring. But then you've got all the basket weaving. They're kind of like little hearts here on the edges in that basket holding up your grandidierite. And I'll show it to you on the hand as well, how it sits such a high profile. Look at that. Such a wintry color. I love it. All right, start price on, or actually not start price, I mean starting size. We are starting at size 5, moving up from there with half sizes, of course, is available as well. All right, look at that one, y'all. So going all the way up through size 10. Now, above 10, those are going to be where we are sold out, the 10.5 and the 11. But we have a really good size range on these, you guys, going from 5 all the way up to 10. So that is a great size range. Now, your starting price on this one is going to be $2,700. We're going to bring you down to, make sure. We're going to bring you down to $2,025. We're taking over $600 off on this one. And then with 5 budget payments, you'll end up paying $405 on budget pay to get home your grandidierite ring. And look at how huge it is, you guys. Like I said, that oval is massive. That is about 1/2 inch, actually a little bit more, top to bottom on your grandidierite stone. I mean, this is just huge on the hand. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, you guys. All right, this one will be shop 2, okay? Shop 2 for your grandidierite. And are you noticing the trend? If you didn't catch the title of the show, you might be noticing the trend now, right? Like, this is big, bold, beautiful jewelry. That is our theme today, is big, bold, and beautiful. That's what we're about. That's what we're doing right now. So we've got big, bold pieces for you. Big, bold, and beautiful pieces for each and every one of you. All right, you guys. Can y'all believe it's Monday again? I feel like time is flying so fast. I love December. It's my favorite time of year. And I just feel sad because I'm like, oh my goodness, it's going by too quick, you know? Like, it's going by too quick. December just needs to slow down. I want to take in all of the things of the season. And it's hard to do when time goes by so quickly. Like, how are we already on what, December 8th? December 8th, you guys. How? There's like so many more things, holiday things I want to try to do with my family, with my friends. Time just goes by way too quickly. It really does. It makes you sad when you're like, oh my gosh, I just want to slow down time. Okay, you guys. And for the live stream this week, I will be back with you guys on Friday at 2 p.m. So Friday at 2 p.m. And then I'll be with you on the overnight that same Friday from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. And then I'll be on Saturday from 4 to 6, 8 to 11. I'm trying to see. I might just work 8 to 11 because I do have a church engagement earlier in the day. All right, you guys. We have another certified and appraised piece. Ethiopian Willow Opal. And this, the way this Ethiopian Willow Opal is done, you guys, It looks like the sun. Like it really does. You can see it behind me. It's almost blinding. Like it looks like the sun. And I think that's because of the halo. Now, obviously, that's a massive opal. And look at the color play within your opal. I mean, you are seeing the colors of the rainbow within that stone. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Wow. Okay. So this one's going to be done. We're stepping it up. This is done in 14 karat yellow gold. So the entire setting is going to be done in over 50% pure gold with your 14 karat yellow gold. Also considered part of our Luxoro collection when you have your 14 karat yellow gold. And looking at this, we're going to go through the details I've got here on this card. You have a 13 millimeter round on your Ethiopian Yellow Opal. It's coming in at just under 5 carats, 4.97 carats, y'all. We'll round up. We'll call it about 4.97 carats on your opal. You then have the most incredible halo, you guys. You have 72 points of Pod Parasha Sapphire, the most fiery, one of the most sought after sapphires in the game, and we're bringing it to you. You also have 56 points of gorgeous white diamonds. So you have a triple halo happening right now. And I think this is why I might be thinking, okay, this looks like the sun, like the sunshine, because you have layers. It's like the rays of the sun, like these layers moving outward from your Ethiopian Wello Opal. I love it, you guys. So your internal halo, you can see right there behind me, will be your gorgeous white diamonds. Then you get into the row of Pod Parasha Sapphire. And then you have your outer halo, again, of gorgeous white diamonds. And those are actually done in a sunburst style halo. So those are not smooth on the edges. They're done, you see the prong setting to where they're kind of bursting out like the rays of the sun. It makes it so incredibly special, you guys. Now, like I mentioned, we've amped it up a little bit. So we're getting into 14 karat yellow gold. And you are getting 6.54 grams of gold, you guys. Over 6.5 grams of gold. 6.25 total carat weight. I love this combination. If you want something that truly looks like you are looking at the sun on your hand, sunshine. Like maybe you're someone who does in the winter season just kind of feel that doom and gloom feeling. I know I can definitely feel that. I don't know what was going on yesterday in Austin, but I got out of church. I was going to a little Christmas get together in the afternoon, but it was doom and gloom. And I kept looking going, is it going to rain? And it wasn't. There was no rain in the forecast, but the sky was so gloomy. It just looked cold outside. Y'all know what I mean? Like it just looked cold, and it was, but it just looked cold and dreary and miserable. This will take the dreariness away. All right. This is like sunshine bottled up and ready to wear right here. AAA on your Ethiopian Wello Opal. Now, your estimated replacement value is at $7,000. Now, again, I have to mention something here. This was appraised on October 2nd of 2024. Take a peek at that. You can see it in the top corner. 10/2/2024. This was appraised over a year ago for $7,000. Like I mentioned earlier, the price of gold has steadily increased. So likely, the fact that this is done in 14 karat yellow gold, this would appraise for even more than that $7,000 appraisal. So if you get it home, you could absolutely have this reappraised and see what it appraises for now. Now, your start price today, y'all are seeing a start price of, I believe y'all are seeing, $3,100. I've got a surprise for you. Your start price is not $3,100. We have already reduced this by over $1,000. Your start price today is $2,015. Hey, $2,015. That's your graduated Texas A&M. We're going to take the 25% off that, bringing you to $1,511. Okay, so under $2,000, $1,511. And then with those budget pays, man, this is going to be good. $302.25 on your budget pay. Now, we are starting at size 5. We're going to move up from there. And again, we have half sizes. A lot of these pieces in gold, that's when we're able to bring you the half sizes. So you can see that right here. We're going from size 5 through 9. Now 9.5 up. Those are sold out. I don't know what is going on today, you guys, but all of these higher sizes are gone. They're already sold out. So like I said, you can ring my bell, ring my bell. You can ring the bell and we'll notify you if we get your size back in stock. Or they are in gold. So you could have these size with a jeweler you trust. If you wanted to call our personal shoppers, I know something that we do on the television side is if an item is over $1,000, we will actually do free ring resizing. Now, we've never gotten word that that's applicable on the live stream, but I would call the personal shopper team and ask them, right? Worst case scenario, they say, oh no, sorry, we can't do free ring resizing if it's not purchased during a live TV broadcast. But guess what? They might be able to offer you a great price on ring resizing. And then you wouldn't have to take it to a jeweler. You could have it done before you even get the ring. Okay, there's our personal shopper number, 888-835-2237. So call them, ask any questions you might have. This will come with your appraisal as well as your Luxoro card, and that one will be shop 3. Y'all, if there's any gemstone that you are after right now, call the personal shoppers. They will help you find it. They will help you track it down. If you have a piece that you're looking for, like a matching something, they can peruse, they can look through our inventory and find you the perfect matching piece. I'm telling you, our personal shopping team is the best of the best. And y'all know I'm pretty picky about customer service, right? I was just bragging about the Expedia guy. I'm like, he's such a great guy. I can't believe how much he helped me. And that honestly, thanks, DJ. DJ said, why don't you marry him? That comes from having so many poor customer service experiences, that now when I have good customer service, I'm in amazement because I feel like my past few customer service times, people have just been like, oh, sorry, I can't help you. And I'm like, can someone help me? And they're like, no. I'm like, well, what's the point? I don't know. I don't get it. All right, you guys, that Podparasha encircling your gorgeous Ethiopian willow, that one will be shop 3. Okay, shop 3 for our Ethiopian willow opal. And that will be the only Ethiopian willow opal of the piece. Almost everything is going to be a one and done when it comes to gemstone. We're not going to have too much doubling up simply because we've got such a variety here. And we're working more on looking at the big, bold pieces than any gemstone in particular. Isaac, are you still hanging with us? Did you have to head out? I don't know where my mom and grandmother are. They typically tune in. But Isaac, let me know if you're still tuning in. You still got to let me know what you did with your mom for her birthday. I'm excited to hear about that. All right, you guys, we're bringing it back. Actually, no, we're not. We did turquoisite earlier. What am I talking about? Whew. You would think I didn't sleep today. I did. It was a weird amount of sleep. Isaac, not my department. I'm just here to hit on women and get tip money. In the live stream? I don't know if you can get tip money in the live stream, Isaac. I don't think it works that way. That's a different live streaming service, not our live stream. I'm just kidding. I think you're talking about work. I'm here. Okay, you're here. Yay, Isaac. I'm glad you're here. I didn't know if you were at work. I thought you were off on Monday, so I didn't know if you were at work. But feel free to chit chat, Isaac. Don't be shy. Hang out, chit chat. It was one of those overnights where I didn't nap beforehand. And I'm probably going to have to catch up on my sleep tonight because I took a really good nap when I got home. But man, I'm still dragging, y'all. I'm pushing through because this is an exciting live stream. But yeah, it does you a number when you go do an overnight without a nap. Even if you nap when you get back, you're like, will I ever feel rested again? Okay, now I was mixing this up with the turquoisite that we had at the beginning of the show. I don't know why. Probably because it's an Asher cut. I guess I looked down and I thought, we're bringing it back. We are bringing it back. Technically, we're bringing back the Asher cut. So we have a AAA Asher cut. Yes, big deal. Maripino Morganite. Y'all, I love Morganite so much. Now, my favorite type of Morganite is pink Morganite, but Maripino Morganite I love as well. It's kind of this like blush rose peachy color. Very, very romantic gemstone. Very feminine gemstone. So if you're looking for something with like feminine elegance, you cannot go wrong with Maripino Morganite. And so many of these pieces today, these are bigger pieces. These are collector's pieces. So these are pieces that you're likely purchasing for yourself. So purchase something that you love and not just the gemstone itself or the carat weight. Purchase it because you love the essence of that ring. You love the way it makes you feel when you wear it, right? That's half of what jewelry should be, is does it make you happy when you wear it? Do you feel confidence when you wear it? Do you feel at ease when you wear it? So we're going to do a little breakdown of this one. Now, of course, we've got the Asher Cut Maripino Morganite. That is going to be a 7.96 carat stone. So essentially an 8 carat Maripino Morganite with ½ carat of lab diamonds. And each one of those, you guys, is a 1/4 carat round. Okay? So you've got a 6 carat Maripino Morganite. No, you've got about an 8 carat Maripino Morganite, 7.96, with a ½ carat and a ½ carat diamond round. Y'all, that is absolutely crazy. Since when are we using ½ carat accent stones? Like, my jaw is going to hit the floor. What? ½ carat accent stones? Look at that behind me, you guys. ½ carat, not ½ carat, 1/4 carat, I'm sorry. 1/4 carat diamonds. One on each side. That is insanity. So those will be part of our luxuriant lab-grown diamond collection. So those are lab-grown diamonds. Y'all, we've gone through it over and over again, but lab-grown diamonds, I have a little secret to let you in on. Lab-grown diamonds, don't tell anybody. Actually, tell everybody. They are literally diamonds. They are diamonds, just made in a different environment. Okay? It's like me making a cake at my house. Well, it's not really a great analogy. But I was going to say making a cake at my house versus making a cake at my mom's. Not really the same, though. It would be... Becky's description was if you were to make a cake at home, right? And you're just kind of like, your brownies are going to come out. They're going to taste good. You're going to use all the same ingredients, but they might not look like that perfect. Versus brownies being made in an industrial kitchen at a bakery where every single brownie is going to look uniform and perfect because they have all of the resources to do so, and it's a controlled environment, right? So that's the best analogy I've actually heard of, but they are essentially diamonds. It is the same chemical composition and the same chemical structure as a natural earth mined diamond. So you are getting 14 karat rose gold, which for me, I would not want anything other than rose gold with my Maripino Morganite. I think those two go hand in hand. They work together absolutely beautifully. Because you're getting into, again, those peachy tones, the very romantic kind of rosy blush tones. Wow. All right, you guys. So you are going to get 4.45 grams of gold of that 14 karat rose gold. 14 karat. That's a big bonus. It really is. That's a huge bonus because you're getting over 50% pure gold. So that's going to be some major value there. Now, sizing on this, we are going to start at size 5, and it looks like we have the half sizes available to you as well again. Start price on this one is going to be $3,350. We're going to get that coupon code going, bringing you down to $2,512. So $2,512. And then we've got 5 budget payments. You can get it home for $502. Look at that. Isaac, what was this one? You said, how much is ground beef in Texas and Cleveland? It was $7.99 a pound for 80%, the 80% lean. Probably round about that price, Isaac. It's been a little bit since I've purchased ground beef. I'm trying to think of the last time I purchased ground beef. Oh, I made a taco soup, but I can't remember. Let's see. Let's look at my grocery order because it's probably in there. Since I do all of my curbside pickup now, I've become way too spoiled. Orders. Okay. $7.99. That seems like a really good price for a pound of ground beef. Am I crazy? Seems like a really good price. Let's see here. No, that is not correct. Okay. I might not be able to find that curbside order. There we go. Let's compare Cleveland and, okay, so about the same. 80% lean, 1 pound is $6.81. Isaac, for the 80% lean, $6.81. But yeah. And there's another one for $5.24. We might have you beat, Isaac. But I normally get like the natural one, which is a little bit more. So like the organics or something like that. So, but yeah, it used to be $3.99 a couple years ago. I know, right? I mean, chicken used to be so much cheaper a couple years ago. Groceries are just outrageous. Right. I only eat lobster and filet mignon. Lauren's cake tastes like sawdust and cinnamon. Thank you. Appreciate that. I will actually have you all know I'm a really great cook. Thank you very much. I don't bake a ton unless it's out of a package, but I was pretty successful on my Thanksgiving dinner with my family. So just saying. Alrighty, you guys. This one, remember, it will come down to 502 on your budget pay. DJ, can we take a quick peek at these reviews? I think this is the first one that's had a complete 5-star rating today, or a rating at all. Vicky wrote, absolutely stunning. This ring is gorgeous. I hesitated before purchasing because of the cost, but with budget pay, I couldn't resist. The Asher cut is perfect, and the pattern of concentric squares are so prominent. The Morganite is that peachy, lush color that I prefer. I'm so glad I purchased this ring. I will try to upload a photo, but the photo doesn't do it justice. Thank you for saying that, Vicky, because honestly, as I'm holding this up to you guys, I don't even think the screen does this justice. I feel like you just got to see it in person. You got to see it to believe it. Okay. Alrighty, friends. That one will be shop 4. Shop 4 for our Morganite. And the next few, I'm going to kind of power through quickly because I want to make sure we get to as much as we possibly can. And we are about to be nearing our second hour. So I'm going to try to power through a few of these, a couple of speed opportunities to get us through so that we're a little bit less rush on the second hour. All right. Shop 4 for your Morganite. We've got another Morganite coming up, but it's not going to be an Asher cut. So if you want to get in on that Asher cut Morganite, this is your chance. Isaac, never trust a skinny chef. I don't know about that, Isaac. I've been eating my leftovers I just finished my final bowl of leftovers yesterday after church for lunch. I had a little bit of turkey, green beans, and mashed potatoes, and then I was like, okay, let's clean out these bowls. The final thing I have left, Thanksgiving leftovers, is a little piece of breakfast casserole, and I'm going to have that tomorrow for breakfast. And then I will officially be done with all my Thanksgiving leftovers. Probably extending them a little long. I tend to push leftovers to the brink. That's just me. All right, you guys. Shop 4. What do we got next, DJ? Are we getting into this? What is this one? Cashmere Kyanite? Oh, no, it's Tanzanite. Oh, wow. It's a really nice Tanzanite. I thought it was such a rich, deep blue. I nearly thought it was Cashmere Kyanite. Isaac, I won't talk. Do 5 items in 5 minutes. That's impossible for me, y'all. I couldn't possibly. But here's the Tanzanite that, honestly, you guys, when I saw the color, I literally just said, is that Cashmere Kyanite? Which Cashmere Kyanite has a different display because it has that velvety look to it. But the color is so vivid, so deep, so blue that I looked at this ring and I'm like, what the heck is that gemstone? Because this is impeccable quality tanzanite. And of course it is. This is quad A tanzanite. All right. Quad A. So the best of the best. It's dreamy. So dreamy, you guys. All done in 950 platinum. And you feel it. Let me tell you, I put that on. I was like, ooh, yeah, this thing is heavy. This is platinum. Okay. You are getting 6.8 grams of platinum. Are y'all not just in love with the color on that tanzanite? I am in awe. And look at how it presents on the hand. Oh my word. So your accent stones, your inner halo, you're going to have gorgeous diamonds, E to F in color, VS in clarity. And then your outer halo, y'all, I think this is why I love it so much, because this is like cotton candy skies on a whole nother level. That blue and pink Mahenge spinel. Okay. The most beautiful kind of vivid pink gemstone working on that outer halo. I love this color combination so much. So your tanzanite oval, you guys, that is going to be a 10 by 8 millimeter oval. It is exactly 3 carats. Y'all, a 3 carat quad A tanzanite. Wow. You're getting 19 points of diamonds, and you're getting 56 points of Mahenge spinel. This is so beautifully done. Now, when it's quad A, chances are we will likely put something in Rhapsody. So you're going to get the Rhapsody collection card with it. That means it is all done in 950 platinum. And you also have your appraisal. Y'all, this is crazy. So remember those other appraisals? And I was like, well, it's probably going to be valued at more because it was appraised in 2024. Ooh, I'm doing some rhyming. I kind of sound like Hunter. Might be valued at more because of 2024. Y'all, guess what? This appraisal was done November 13th, 2023. That was my first year working here. November 13th, 2023. So this appraisal is 2 years old. So everything has likely gone up in value. Isaac, we're just talking about it, right? How food has gone up. How a pound of ground beef used to be $3.99 and now it's $7.99. Well, imagine how all these gemstones and platinum have gone up in value within the past 2 years. Whoa. So your estimated replacement value, you can see that there on the card, $10,750. Over $10,000. Your start price today, $4,400. Bringing it down to $3,300. So $10,750, $3,300. About $7,400 less. $7,400 less. You are getting a $10,000 ring for $3,000. But it's probably worth even more than $10,000 now because the appraisal was done in 2023. What? Crazy. Then you've got 5 budget pays. So you're looking at $660 on your budget pay. I am in awe, you guys. I love this ring. I love the blue and pink combination. That's just right up my alley right there. Sizing on this one, we're going to start at size 5. What are we going up through, DJ, on this one? Oh, heck yeah. Okay. Ooh. 5 through 12. With half sizes, we got it all. So y'all comment shop 5 if you want quad A tanzanite in platinum. Oh, hello, gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. All right, you guys, that one will be shop 5. Shop 5. Now, we have the corresponding pendant coming up next. This will be a nice opportunity for me to kind of catch up because this is going to be a direct match. So we're not going to have to get too deep and nitty gritty on the details because of the fact that it is a direct match. Look at that. That is your quad A tanzanite. Again, 3 carat stone, 10 by 8 millimeter with 56 points of Mahenge spinel, 19 points of diamonds. Here's the thing. This one does not come with the chain. Now, I don't want y'all that, DJ, when you look at the photo on the website, does it kind of look like there's a face in the stone?
Oh, I kind of see what you're, yeah, I see it.
Kind of looks like two dark eyes and then a nose. I'm a nerd, y'all, but that's just what I saw when I looked at that photo. Y'all. So I don't want that to stop you. I always like to address that because I would hate for that to be the factor that stops anyone from purchasing this pendant. You do not have to put this on a platinum chain if you don't own a platinum chain. Now, if you're in the market, if you get it and you financially can afford to go to platinum chain, we have incredible platinum chains on our website. If we do a platinum show on air, oftentimes we have amazing markdowns on platinum chains. So just keep your eye out. And you're likely going to find a platinum chain sometime soon that you can put this pendant on. In the meantime, put it on a silver chain. Put it on a white gold chain. Put it on a silver tone chain, okay? You could put it on one of our platinum over sterling or rhodium over sterling chains that you've gotten from another pendant. If you love the pendant, get the pendant. Don't let the chain limit you, because if you love it, you'll wear it. You'll figure it out, believe me. So everything the same, $950 platinum, 3 carats of tanzanite, Mahenge spinel on the outer halo, beautiful diamonds on the inner halo. Estimated replacement value on this one, again, is from November 13th of 2023, and that is $9,350. Your price today, now we are calling this a cyber deal of the week. It was priced at $4,484. We've brought it down to $3,790. Apply that coupon code, bringing you down to $2,842. And then you've got 5 budget payments. So you're going to be getting this home for $568 on your budget pay. So you get both of these home on budget pay for under $1,200, I want to say, or just around $1,200, between $1,200 and $1,300 to get both of these home on budget pay. So if you like a set, if you like to have completed sets, this would be a great option for you because you can actually complete the set and get both of these home for under $1,300. That pendant will be shop 6, okay? Shop 6 for that gorgeous quad A tanzanite pendant. These are the only 2 tanzanite pieces we have in the entire lineup. And y'all, I feel like our Shopify customers, you're a little bit spoiled because we have tanzanite a lot. We don't go very many shows with like 0 tanzanite. All right, you guys. That one was shop 6, okay? Shop 6 for the corresponding pendant. Now we're going to get into something that I just love. Y'all know I love heart-shaped jewelry. And this one in particular, I totally love because the colors are just right up my alley, you guys. They really are. It's like all the things I love wrapped up into one. A heart shape, pink color tones, rose gold. All the things I love in one ring. Look at that. This is like such a fun, girly, just like, ooh, 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 ring. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. It's feminine. It's fun. So your central stone is going to be AAA Patroki Kunzite. A fancy cut. That is a heart cut AAA Patroki Kunzite. I love this, you guys. Whenever you get into the fancy cuts, one, obviously there's always going to be a price premium when you're looking at such a fancy cut gemstone. Patroki Kunzite is going to be one of those gemstones that kind of falls into that pinkish category. I find Patroki Kunzite to be more of a very, very light purple essence, but it sometimes does have those pink hues. Well, your inner halo, we're then utilizing pink sapphire, and on your outer halo, we've brought in our luxuriant lab diamonds. Y'all, I'm so excited. I love this so much. It's just so sweet and feminine and fun. We're calling it the Eternal Love Ring. It will be done in 10 karat rose gold. So like I said, that kind of leans into all those feminine elements that we're seeing. DJ, can we scroll to those product details real quick? I want to look at these carat weights. Wow. I love how high up it is. So it sits really high up, a beautiful high setting. You see the entire Petroki Kunzite stone. So that is going to be 13 millimeter on your Petroki Kunzite heart, bringing you 11 carats. 11 carats of Petroki Kunzite. You have 62 points of pink sapphire, and those are 1.2 millimeters. So you actually see every single pink sapphire as you make your way around that heart-shaped halo. And then we have the luxuriant lab diamonds on the outer edge. You're getting not one, but two frames, just really enhancing that Petroki Kunzite. But I need y'all to see this. Okay, I need y'all to see this up close because it is gorgeous. And I want y'all to see this setting. The setting is incredible. Look at the way your Petroki Kunzite just sits up in this basket to where you actually see the entire gemstone, right? It's a very high profile. So you actually see the entire gemstone. It's like a basket. Wow, you guys, that is gorgeous. Okay, so Miss Pat Perkins joined us. What are you doing on the live stream? I'm live streaming. And yeah, Isaac said it perfectly. I'm dropping things on the live stream. That is what I'm doing today. Who knew? This would make such a beautiful Valentine's Day present. Gentlemen, if you have a very special anniversary coming up, maybe your anniversary and Valentine's Day, you do a combo gift. I just love this. Wow. Okay, you guys, 5-star rating on this one. You got to say hello, Timothy. Hi, Timothy. How are you this evening? I hope you're having a good day. So let's take a peek real quick, if we could, DJ, at these reviews. This has a 5-star rating. Again, y'all, people just love it. Beth C. wrote, 5 stars aren't enough. I'm with you, Beth. I'm feeling that. This ring deserves a 10-star rating. It is spectacular. The color and cut are amazing, and the addition of pink sapphires accentuates the kunzite. Thank you, Tony and Shop LC. Well done. A matching necklace would be stellar. Ooh, that's a good thing to put in there, Beth. And you know what that tells me, y'all? The fact that she thanked Tony. So she purchased this on one of Tony's shows. Tony gets the best of the best, y'all. He's our resident gem hunter. Like, he gets the exotics. He gets the fancy stuff. So if Tony sold this, you know you are getting something extra special. We also had someone write in, this ring is spectacular. The cut and color are beautiful, and the pink sapphires accentuate the kunzite. Kudos to Tony. All right, you guys. I love this one personally. Y'all know me. It leans into my feminine style. Your price point on this was going to be $2,700. We're bringing it down to $2,025. With 5 budget payments, you're looking at $405. All right, you guys, that one will be Shop 7. Shop 7 for our Petroki Kunzite heart, the only Petroki Kunzite of this show. Isaac said, I will probably miss the Friday show hanging out with Lexi. Oh, yay. Yay, Isaac. I'm glad you're hanging out with Lexi. What are y'all going to do? Do y'all have something fun in mind? Are y'all doing something holiday? I want to do all the holiday activities. I might go home. I did most of my Christmas decorating, but I might go home tonight and set up my Christmas village. I've been like dragging my feet on doing it because I don't really know why, but I have. I've been dragging my feet. I like to do my Christmas village and like, just be in the spirit, and I don't want to be rushed. I like to set out all my little houses and just kind of put thought behind where I put everything. So I've been kind of waiting. Okay. Swallowing my breath. Do y'all do that sometimes? You literally swallow your breath and you're like, I'm joking over here. Okay. So this is going to be great because we've got 2 more corresponding pieces. So we can kind of breeze through these and then we'll get to the second half of our gorgeous lineup here. Okay. So this is actually the Elysian Opal. So the Elysian Opal is going to be similar to like a Boulder Opal. It's going to have more of a blue backdrop than like with an Ethiopian Willow Opal. You would have the white backdrop with all of those colors of the rainbow flashing throughout. Oh, that's fun. Isaac is going to see the Nutcracker play. Okay, I love that. That is so much fun. The Nutcracker. Ooh, okay, that's exciting. Y'all are going to have fun. Get in the Christmas spirit, wear a red sweater, something like that. I don't know. Have a blast. I'm so glad you're doing that. I'd much rather you do that in this live stream. I'm glad you're getting out with Lexi. I know she's one of your best friends. Now, multi-gem on the outer edges. We'll take a peek at what those are. Just glancing, I'm thinking we're having peridot, amethyst, citrine, probably white sapphire, maybe tanzanite. Actually, no amethyst. I think tanzanite, blue topaz, possibly ruby or garnet there, all in those multi-gems. Oh, it's not telling us. Okay, so that's just me kind of guessing what we've got going on. Now, your Elysian opal, that's going to be a 6 by 12 millimeter stone. So that is a huge Elysian opal. 4.91 carats on the Elysian opal. And then you're going to get 8.5 carats of additional gemstones. And just to kind of recap, it looks like we have either ruby or wine garnet, citrine, blue topaz, tanzanite, and white topaz, and peridot. So that's just what I'm guessing. We don't have the description of the actual multi-gems. It just says the multi-gemstone weight. Now, this one is going to be done in rhodium over sterling silver. So we are getting into a different price point entirely than what we've seen at the first half of the show, right? You saw a lot of pieces in gold and platinum. So we're getting into a different price point. And I love that because we're making things more feasible to everyone who is tuning in with us. We want everyone to be able to own and wear gorgeous jewelry. So on this one, I love the way that's done. If you're looking at it thinking it's like sliding on my hand, it's not. It's at an off angle, okay? Like it's offset, which is very different. It's very unique, and it's offset. See that? It's not perfectly symmetrical. There's a little offset to it. Isn't that neat? So your start price is not $349.99. Not today. We are at $297.49. We're going to bring you down to $223, and then we'll take those budget pays. You're looking at $44.62 to get this home on budget pay. By far the largest piece of the show. You are at right through the middle, about 1.25 inches from top to bottom. And again, it's offset, so it's kind of hard to measure, but about 1.25 inches there. All right, you guys, this one will be shop 8. Shop 8 for our Elysian opal. I love the Elysian opal because when you look at it, you see those same rainbow-like colors, but it's just with this light blue backdrop. So it's kind of like looking into the sky at sunset, right? And seeing the orange waves roll through and the pinks roll through during sunset. Really, really beautiful rain. Wow. I like that one. All right, friends, that one will be shop 8. All right, next up, we do have the matching pendant. Yep, you're right. We've got the matching pendant. I know, I'm getting a little hyper. Sorry, y'all. It just happens. It comes in waves. The matching pendant. Okay, I'm going to calm down. Probably think I'm losing it. I think it's not like, it's just that slight delirium that you hit sometimes where you're like, a little bit goofy because you probably haven't had enough sleep. I think that's me. I'm also... Just kidding. I'm also probably a little hungry. I'm going to get a snack on the way home. I had a leftover cheeseburger and fries for lunch, but it was only like half a cheeseburger, so definitely need to pick up a late dinner on my way out of here. But did y'all know at Torchy's, any day... if the Chiefs play the next Monday and Tuesday, you can get BOGO tacos. I forget what the coupon code is. I'll share that with you guys real quick. I love going because they have such delicious tacos, and it's literally BOGO. Like, it's buy one, get one. The day, if the Chiefs play on Sunday, Monday and Tuesday, you get BOGO tacos. Oh, my phone just died. Okay, I plugged it in here, so we'll give it a minute to charge up. All right, you guys, and then I'll share that coupon code with you because some of y'all might want to go tomorrow to Torchy's Tacos if they have it in your area. It's a great deal. Buy one, get one. I am all about that. Wait, Isaac, her birthday's today? I thought her birthday was last week. I missed that somehow. Isaac, happy birthday to your mom. When you said you got your mom walkie-talkies, I thought you would like it was already. So what did y'all do? You never told me. What did y'all do to celebrate your mom's birthday? Oh my goodness. You got to tell us. Okay, Isaac, I'll switch places with you. I'll go to the Nutcracker on Friday and you come do the live stream. Because I'm over here saying I want to do all the Christmas things. So I'm about it. We'll do a trade. All right, you guys, we've got our Elysian Opal pendant. Look at that, baby. She is huge. You've got a 20-inch chain included, all done in rhodium over sterling silver. 13.4 total carat weight. Again, we've got the mixed gems. And these are the same mixed gems that we obviously had on the ring. So you're going to have the ruby or garnet, blue, topaz, tanzanite, citrine, white topaz, I believe, and peridot. And that's just honestly all that's from me guessing because they didn't give us an actual list of the multi-gems that we have in this ring. Price point on this one, again, is going to be a same price match. We're bringing it down to $297.49. And then after the coupon code, $223.11 with 5 budget payments, so $44. So $88 to get home the entire set. Both pieces for $88. Look at that. Now, these are eye-catching. These are striking. These are people doing a double take, right? When you have on your Elysian Opal pieces because of the carat weights, because of the presence. DJ, can we scroll down and see if it lets us know what gemstones are on the bail? Because I know it didn't tell us our multi-gems, but I'm wondering if that's moissanite, if it's white zircon. It doesn't. Okay, so you have either moissanite or probably white zircon moving up in 3 rows on the bail as well. So really, really beautiful. And again, the chain's included. So it's ready to wear, ready to gift. Opal is the October birthstone. So maybe you have a family member and you want to gift them their birthstone. You could totally gift them Elysian Opal. I feel like Ethiopian Willow Opal gets all the hype. So they'd probably be really excited to get a different kind of opal for, a holiday gift. And of course, I know this isn't holiday gifting pricing for everyone. This is for, very close people in your life. There are definitely levels of spending that you do for different people. All right, you guys, this one will be shop 9 for the pendant, shop 8 for the ring. DJ, did you sign up for the Secret Santa?
Mm-mm.
Are you going to do it?
Mm-mm.
DJ?
Do not have the time for that.
Should we do a live stream Secret Santa?
Nope.
I'm going to coordinate it, DJ. DJ feel like, I don't care. I'm still not doing it. Isaac said, nothing special. We visited my sister and went grocery shopping. That's still a really nice day, Isaac. Honestly, I bet your mom was just happy to be able to spend time with you and see your sister. Wish her a happy, happy birthday. 80 is a big one. We're sending our love and happiness to your mama for her 80th birthday. And sending our love and happiness to you too, Isaac. You're such a great guy. And we're glad that you hang out with us here on the live stream. Truly. I truly mean that. All right, you guys. We have... I'm going to tell y'all, I've never presented this gemstone on my own. I've only presented this with Sean. I'm very excited to bring it to you guys today. We have premium Picos Altos sphalerite. Now, this is almost like a fire opal, but it has the most incredible dancing of sparkle and kind of like twinging and twinkling within the stone. Massive gemstone. You've got 2 D-shaped lab diamonds on each side, big lab diamonds, and then you've got petite lab diamonds moving down the band. It is a higher profile, you'll notice here. And this one is going to be done in 10 karat white gold. Now, our petite sizes are sold out, so we're starting at size 6. What are we moving up to on this one? 6 through 10. So, y'all, the end caps are sold out. We had a lot more sizes available, and they are sold out. So, 6 through 10 available. If you're interested in another size, ring the bell, notify the team. Now, we're about to look at the carat weights because y'all can see that sphalerite is massive. Like, it's taking over the hand. That is a massive sphalerite. That is going to be an 11.32 carat stone. You're then going to get the 2D cuts. Those are about half a carat each, just under about 0.46 carats, 46 points on each. And then you've got your 3 petite rounds moving down the side. Now, let me know if anybody out there, if you own sphalerite. It is such a rare gemstone. I'm telling you, I've literally never presented it on my own. I've never had it on a live stream. I honestly am not sure that I've had it on a live stream. Or not on a live stream, even on a show. But I feel like I might have with Sean. I think I had it one time with Sean. So there's a chance that I've had sphalerite. But hot dang, that is gorgeous, you guys. Wow. That is just such a different gemstone. It's like, and I want to see, did my phone come back on? It might not have. Dang it. Okay, it's about to come on. I feel like sphalerite might be the Christmas tree gem because as I'm looking at it, I'm seeing the like sparkles and the radiance come through. Wow. Let's see if we can look it up real quick. Because there is a gem that I did with Sean, and it was, they call it the Christmas tree gem. And I think this might be it. Wait, no, Picos Altos. Picos Altos. Okay, so they're from Spain. Known for their fire, dispersion. Y'all, has 3 times the dispersion of a diamond. So when I'm talking about the sparkle, I am not downplaying it. But I'm not reading anything about the Christmas tree gemstone, so I might be thinking of something different. But the fire in here is amazing. Like, it actually has higher dispersion of light than a diamond. It is incredible, you guys. And then it's surrounded by luxuriant lab diamonds, and it's just massive. We have the carat weight, but let me measure it for you because it didn't give us the measurements. It is about a 12 millimeter round. Between 12 and 13 millimeters on that round. Wow. All right, friends. So this is not coming in at $3,000 today. We're starting you off at $2,400. We're going to bring in the coupon code, bring you down to $1,800, under $2,000 for sphalerite, which you rarely see, with 5 budget payments, $360 to get this one home and onto your hand. All right, friends. That one will be shop 10, shop 1010. Okay. What do we got going on over here? Isaac, Hunter should dress up as Santa. That would be hilarious, you guys. We should get Hunter to dress up as Santa for something, for a show. If he's working on Christmas, he should absolutely do that. The kids at home might be like, Santa's on TV. Never heard of that stone, Miss Pepperkins. Yeah, it's very, very rare. I do believe I presented it once, and I think it was with Sean, possibly in an overnight show. So, yeah. DJ, I don't think I have. There it is. Thank you, DJ. We are going to have a sphalerite pendant, so very excited for that. It's also a premium Picos Altos sphalerite, and those do come out of Spain. Thank you. Wow, look at that. Look at the magnitude of that. Now, I'm going to put this on the neckline. The bail on this is incredible, you guys. The bail is a triple bail. It's like a split, but it's split triple. So on the outer edges, you have luxuriant lab diamonds. And then on the inner, you actually have Pod Parasha Sapphire. That's a really cool combo. Pod Parasha Sapphire with your sphalerite. You're getting these fiery orange hues. Before I put it on, I want you to see how beautifully this is done. Look at that. Look at that pendant. Like, look at the layering. You've got beautiful 10 karat yellow gold filigree work. You've got the Luxoro logo in the back, beautiful little signature L. Then you see the way your gemstones layer. So there's your Padvarasha, your lab diamonds, your sphalerite. Chain is included. You're going to get a 20-inch 10-karat yellow gold chain included with your sphalerite pendant. Wow. Look at that on the neckline. Isn't this so pretty, you guys? I just love it. Oh my goodness. I mean, it glows. That's what makes this different than a fire opal is this gemstone glows. The presence on that is just amazing, you guys. You're getting all those additional gemstones. 5.8 grams of gold, of 10-karat yellow gold as well. And you're getting 13 total carat weight there also. So AAA on your Padvarasha. That is one of the most highly sought after in the sapphire family. Let me show it on the hand. Yeah, I know y'all aren't really seeing like the fire and dispersion like I'm talking about. Look at that. Isn't this gorgeous? It's like dancing light. Alrighty, my friends. DJ, can we take a quick peek at those carat weights? Thank you. Because I have a feeling this is going to be really big. Okay, so let's see. Your sphalerite, 11.85. 65 pink of Padvarasha. 65 pink. Oh my gosh. 65 points of Padvarasha and 55 points of lab diamonds. Thank you, DJ. And your price today is not $3,000. Again, we have price reduced this to $2,400. After your coupon code, $1,800, and then budget pay, $360. So you can get both of these home, the entire set, the pendant with the ring, y'all. And of course, these aren't matching pieces. The ring is done in white gold. This one's done in yellow gold. But to wear your sphalerite, like it would still look gorgeous together. Because it's the sphalerite that's really the star of the show. I'm going to get tongue-tied on that. Sphalerite. Sphalerite. I was becoming so paranoid that I was getting a lisp because of my mouth injury. And like truly, like to the point of tears. DJ saw me here talking to John. I was like, I'm getting a lisp. Blah, blah. I'm not getting a lisp, but try to say sphalerite 10 times quickly and everyone will have a lisp. So I'm not getting a lisp. Don't y'all worry. All right. Shop 11 for your sphalerite pendant with the chain included, a gold chain included. Really nice bonus. I had said this before on a live stream, but we didn't used to do chains on gold and platinum pieces. It's something that we've started incorporating more recently. Just so that you don't have to worry about it. Not to say that there aren't pieces that don't have the chain, but it seems like more and more we are including that chain, which is just nice. It gives you one less thing to worry about, right? You don't have to think about getting the chain, and if it's a gift, you know, you're gifting it to them and they can immediately put it on the neckline. And that just makes it all the more special when someone gets a gift and it's like, ooh, let me put this on real quick. All righty, we're going to continue, guys. I don't know. Let's see how many. Okay, we'll finish up. We'll be fine. Sometimes I wonder if I can get it in, but I can. Isaac, I don't know. Is that supposed to be a compliment? You can start a Cindy Brady in the next Brady Bunch reboot. Is that a compliment, Isaac? I don't know. Okay. Now, we do have cashmere kyanite. Remember what I was saying? Is that cashmere kyanite? Because I was just thinking of how vivid and blue the tanzanite was. But now we do have cashmere kyanite in a big, big way, you guys. Major presence on that cashmere kyanite. Huge oval. Now, what I love about cashmere kyanite, and I was mentioning this when we have the tanzanite, was it looks like you have this velvety texture running through your cashmere kyanite stone. It is such a beautiful, warm blue. It's very inviting. It's like the depths of the ocean. Still trying not to get tongue-tied here and there, but it's like the depths of the ocean. It's a multi-gem ring. So you've got multi-gemstones creating the most beautiful floral display on the outer edges of this ring. So I don't know, it might not tell us again. And it doesn't. Now, your cashmere kyanite is going to be 11 by 9 millimeters, 4.58 carats. And that is going to be, let's see, it looks like citrine, garnet, and peridot. That's my best guess. And then probably white zircon moving down that triple band, triple band. And then in the buds of the flowers, you likely have the white zircon as well. Isn't this so pretty? It's like, if you love florals, this is a great way to wear your florals all throughout the year. About 1 inch from top to bottom on that ring. So it's pretty prominent, right? You could wear that as a middle finger ring and it kind of takes over the hand. It really becomes the focal point. All eyes are going to be on your cashmere kyanite ring. Now, dipping back in and out, we do want to make sure we're bringing something at different price points for everybody. So we are going to do this one in rhodium over sterling silver. And your start price, y'all, is $300. After your coupon code, you're looking at $225 with 5 budget payments, $45 on your budget pay. $45, under $50 to get this home. I was saying this earlier. I forget what we were looking at, but I was like, man, if you are in, I was talking about how dreary it was yesterday. I'm like, if you are in a cold climate and you start feeling the winter blues coming on and you're depressed, you're sad, getting floral items like this, it boosts your mood. It gets you excited. Y'all saw my energy just rise when I started presenting this ring. There's something about flowers. It just gets you so hyped up. $45 on your budget pay. What are our sizes in this one, DJ? I know we have size 7 available. Okay, 6 through 10. 6 through 10 are your sizes, and this one will be shop 12. All right, shop 12 for your cashmere kyanite. And I actually love, because I heard Marva. Marva's the one I heard say it looks like velvet. And ever since, I cannot get that image out of my head. When I see cashmere kyanite, I'm like, ooh, yeah, it's velvety. It's got this like velvety look to it. And so I love that. The streaks you see running through your cashmere kyanite, that's a good thing. Like, you want that velvety texture. It makes it even better. All right, you guys, shop 1, 2 for the only cashmere kyanite. We pretty much had one of everything. Now, I do believe we're bringing back some grandidiorite, I believe. Grandidiorite? Am I thinking of the right thing? I think so. Grandidiorite. I believe we're bringing back some grandidiorite, but in a different way. Yeah, we are. Okay. So first we're going to have the pendant, and then we will have the matching ring. So these are 2 pieces that I can kind of swoop through relatively quickly for you guys. Now, this grandidiorite is going to be done in a different way, different price point. The other piece of grandidiorite we had was that massive gem. Okay, remember, a huge gemstone. It was done in gold with diamonds. This was shop 2. Now, this one is going to be done in rhodium over sterling. We are utilizing multi-gemstones. Why do they keep doing this to us with the multi-gemstone thing? DJ, can you scroll down and see, are these pearls? Like, are these genuine pearls in here? I hope it tells us. Moissanite and pearls. Okay, so you have pearls. Now, I don't know much about them. I don't know the details of the pearls, but you have moissanite pearls. Thank you, DJ. In this pendant. So you've got grandidiorite. Obviously, that's the star of the show, your central stone, surrounded by a gorgeous halo of moissanite. Then you have an inner halo of pearls. This looks like something Ariel would have, right? It looks like this under the sea majesty style piece. I don't know why. That's just what I start picturing. Look at that display. Actually, your tongue twister, DJ. It's not DJ, Isaac. Your tongue twister, Isaac, is spot on, because he had just said seashells by the seashore. And I'm over here saying, this looks like it belongs under the sea. Everything's better, even the weather. Look at that. It just reminds me of something Ariel would have. I love the design. After the pearls, we get into additional grandidiorite. And then you're going to have these very petite moissanite actually kind of moving down the outer edges. So you have a very 3-dimensional pendant. And I'm going to show y'all that like this so you can see what I mean. See how it kind of moves down the sides, down the edges? And then here's the back, beautifully done. You'll see the D for the DeJoy. That is our in-house brand and logo. You're going to start seeing that on more and more of your jewelry. Measurements on this pendant, top to bottom, you are looking at between 3/4 of an inch and an inch. And this one will come with your 20-inch chain included. Now, everything is going to be done in rhodium over sterling. I think I might have mentioned that. Tell DJ early Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
DJ is on his third live stream of the day, you guys. So I'm exhausted doing my first live stream of the day. DJ's on his third live stream of the day. I don't know how these guys are doing it. Look at this on the neckline. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm glad I wore the black today because I feel like with such a wide variety of gemstones, these just pop. Like the color is incredible. Just stands out so beautifully. $550 is going to be your start price on this one. After your coupon code, you're looking at $412. 5 budget pays brings you to $82.50. So you can get this home for under $100. If this is your first time seeing Grandidierite, give it a try for under $100. The chain's included, so you get to just start wearing it and enjoying it as soon as you get it home. I love that. I love when everything is ready to go. It's a 5-star rating. This one will be shop 13. Now we have the matching ring. And that'll be the next piece we have. We have the matching ring, also with the pearls and the moissanite. Look at the ring, you guys. Oh my goodness. Now, this is a set that I don't necessarily think you need both items. Now, you could if you like really bold pieces, but if you just wanted to do one, you could absolutely do that as well. And then you could mix and match with either your pearl jewelry, your moissanite jewelry. You don't necessarily have to get both pieces. You can get one of these and then mix and match with those other gems in your collection. Same styling, you guys. You've got the Grandidierite in the center. Look at that. Does this not look like just some magical under the sea? I guess it's the pearls that's giving me that aerial feeling to this. 5-star rating on this one as well. Sizes 6 through 9. So sizing is limited, guys. 6, 7, 8, and 9. That's all we have on this Grandidierite ring. So if you're loving this ring, that is all we have available to you. And in addition to the pearls and the Grandidierite, you are also getting moissanite, one of my favorite gems, sparkle power on sparkle power on sparkle power with your moissanite. Carat weight, 3.8 in total between your Grandidierite and the moissanite and the pearls. Look at that. Man, I love these. It's so different. We're calling this like Art Deco styling. I feel like it's like a little Victorian, you know? I kind of get a Victorian look from that. All right, my friends, $549 is your price point on that. Come on. Bringing it down to $385. And then we've got 5 budget payments, so $77. So $77 plus like $80. You're looking at like under $170 to get both of these home on budget pay. And remember, budget pay, there's no interest, there's no credit check. These are just portioned out payments, all right? Shop 14 for your Grandidierite and Pearl ring. Shop 13 for the Grandidierite and Pearl pendant. Lauren, you were on TV till 7. Aren't you tired? Oh, I forgot, actually, you guys. I forgot. I filled in an hour for Dion. She didn't make it in. I think her phone had died, and so her alarm didn't go off. And so I totally forgot I filled in the first hour of her shift. Literally, that's how long ago this morning feels that I completely forgot that I stayed on an extra hour. I think that extra hour, I was kind of like half asleep and just kind of like chit-chatting with Cheryl about what we had. It was just like, here I am. Da, da, da. But honestly, I would have stayed on all 3 hours if I needed to. I was not bothered by it at all. I'm like, hey, I'm here. I'll stay. I'll hang out with you guys. All right, so your Grandidierite is shop 13 and shop 14 for the Grandidierite. What should we get into next? We've got just a few pieces left. We'll get through most of it before we have to continue. Yeah, Isaac, Lauren's still young. She doesn't need much sleep. I don't know about that. Honestly, I think I would not have been very tired last night, but the night before I did not sleep well because one, I had a friend staying with me and she turned the thermostat a little bit lower than I typically have it at. And so it was really chilly in the night. And I should have. Yeah.
Respectful.
I was trying to be a good host. And so when I got home from work, she had said, oh, it was really hot when I came and I turned the thermostat down. I was like, oh, it's kind of chilly. But I didn't want to be a bad host. So I was like, well, if she's hot, I'll just leave it. Y'all, she had it quite low. And I was freezing. And then Camry, because we had a guest over, spent most of the night sitting at my bedroom door going, because she wanted to go out into the guest room and see Melanie because she loves new people. So between Camry crying and it being really, really cold, I don't think I slept like really at all. I was just like, I kept trying to, I was like, okay, I had a nightgown on. So then I put on some extra pajama bottoms underneath, some really thick pajama bottoms. And then I went and grabbed another blanket. And then Camry kept getting up. And I'm like, Camry, if you get off this bed one more time, I'm not going to do anything, but I'm not going to be happy about it. All right, you guys, we have Santa Ana Madeira citrine, a first citrine of the show. What did you say, Isaac? I haven't slept much in 8 days. I called my mom on break yesterday, and she said she thought I called off and I was sleeping, but I already worked 2 hours. She thought you were just sleeping? Oh, my goodness. I know. Hindsight, yes. I should have turned my thermostat up. No, she wasn't taking advantage. I think she just got home from work and it was warmer in the daytime. She wasn't taking advantage. I think she just didn't, I told her the first day, oh, if you need to like adjust it if you get too hot, because I think my guest room gets a little warmer than the rest of the apartment. But yeah, she's not taking advantage. She's a sweet friend. I think she was just not sure. But I should have went in there. She probably would have been fine with it. I think it was probably just she would probably made her way up the stairs after work and was feeling a little warm. I probably could have turned it up and she would have been absolutely fine. I think I kind of didn't want to go out of my room because Camry was at the door crying and I didn't want to deal with that either. So I just kept adding extra blankets. Okay, you guys, I have a space heater. I just don't like to sleep with it because it gives me a headache. Okay, so here is your premium Santa Ana Madeira citrine. And this is a fancy shape, you guys. I'm already loving it because it's such a fancy shape. It's a shield shape. It's a shield ring done in an 18-karat yellow gold vermeil. Now, look at that. That is that shield shape. We've got a mix here of baguette and round accent stones, sizes 6 through 10 available. Now, this is also available in African amethyst. As Pat Perkins, it wouldn't work at my house. Well, when you have guests, you have to be a good hostess. You can't just not accommodate your guests. Okay, you guys. Sizes 6 through 10. We do have the African amethyst available as well. It's not featured in the show, though, so I'm not sure if the coupon code will work. But there is a coupon code on the website, the code GREEN, for Green Monday. So you could try that on the African amethyst option and see if it works. Now, we have to see what gemstones we've utilized. I want to say moissanite based on the sparkle, but it could be white zircon. I'm not entirely sure, but I want to say moissanite there on your accent stones. Thank you, DJ. It's moissanite. All right, you guys, you've got a mix of round and baguette cut moissanite. Aren't you loving that? What a unique style. Wow, that is.
Speaking of loving it, I tried the McDonald's rinse thing.
Yeah.
And
you didn't love it.
Yeah, I knew I wasn't gonna like the pickle thingy because I just don't like pickles. I put too much.
Producer Daniel had it the other day and he loves it. He's already had it like 3 times.
Oh wow!
But I guess if you love pickles, you love pickles. If you don't, you don't. So it wasn't that great. I still kind of wanted to try it.
I mean, if you like pickles, then yeah, you'll probably like. I just don't like pickles.
I don't know. I might just do it to get in the season. There's another one too right now. Burger King, right?
Yeah, the SpongeBob, yeah.
Did you try that one?
Yeah, that was fun.
What was that one?
Well, it's just like, it's more so I don't really like Burger King in general, but it's more just so the presentation. Like the burger is like yellow, like SpongeBob.
The burger's yellow?
Yeah. Well, the buns, sorry.
Okay.
The buns are yellow.
DJ, I was like, what?
Well, they did it in the show, so I wouldn't be surprised. But then they also have like these like cheesy like tots with like cheese and little big bites of bacon in it, I believe. And
Okay.
It's like, it was actually pretty good. This like pineapple like slush thingy. That was actually pretty good.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay. I saw someone trying that one on Instagram today. I hadn't seen that one. I'd only seen the Grinch one. Might just be a fun Christmas activity to get a Grinch meal and watch a Christmas movie.
Yeah, exactly. Well, actually, too, with the Grinch thing, they like give you a pair of socks.
Of the Grinch socks, yeah.
Like some blue ones. That was cool.
Yeah, that's fun to wear like around the holiday.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel was saying he's collecting his, and one day they'll be worth a lot. I was like, I don't know if.
You'd be surprised what people would buy.
Okay, so maybe they will. Maybe I'll save mine and sell them for $100.
I thought about it, but I was like,
I'm just gonna wear them. Just have fun with it. All right, you guys. So thank you, DJ, for scrolling down on that. So we have moissanite as the accent stone, and that Shield Santa Maria Aqua. I call it Santa Maria. Santa Ana Madeira citrine. That's actually 14 by 10 millimeters. Your shield shape. It's a fancy cut. And that is 4.31 carats on your citrine. Just a gorgeous design, you guys. And it's done in your 18 karat gold vermeil. So it is a very, very expensive look, but not a very expensive price point. We are starting you out at $229. And then we're bringing it down to $172.50 with budget pays of $34.50. Okay, $34.50 on your budget pay for your Santa Ana Madeira citrine. Yep, I said it right that time, you guys. This one will be shop 15 for your citrine. There we go. I'm doing a hunter rhyme over here. Shop 15 for your citrine. Isaac said yellow ground beef. I mean, I'm sure they could do anything, you guys. That's still taking advantage. That's like going to someone's refrigerator without asking. No, I told her, I said, if you need to adjust anything, adjust it. You want people to feel at home. All righty, friends. We've got just a few more. We'll get to what we get to. We've got about 9 minutes left with you guys. So we'll get through a couple more. I have loved today's show. Give us a shout if you love big, bold, gorgeous jewelry. Isaac, I hope you have a great rest of your work week, my friend. Okay, we have AAA Lusaka Amethyst. Now, Sean would be so jealous because last night we had Lusaka Amethyst and Sean was freaking out. I think it was with Sean, or was it with Dan the other night? I think it was with Sean this morning. We are looking at a certified and appraised piece. This one is going to be done in 10 karat yellow gold, so you will get your Luxoro card included. Sizes are going to start at size 5 and move upward from there with those half sizes included as well. Now, you are looking at a 12 millimeter trillion cut. Remember, the trillion cut was originally done for tanzanite, but many of these gemstones look gorgeous in a trillion cut now. You are getting 5.83 carats on that trillion cut Lusaka amethyst. That is a natural Lusaka amethyst. Absolutely amazing. With 22 points of genuine earth mined diamonds. And I love this because your halo is more like a ribboned halo. So each side kind of layers over each other. So it gives it a lot of kind of like flow and movement in your halo. Now, this is an appraised piece. So let's do your price first. So y'all's starting price is $1,600. After the coupon code, $1,200. Your estimated replacement value is $3,200. So you're getting this today for $2,000 less than your estimated replacement value. And this was actually done in January. So that is before gold started going bonkers. So it is a very, very likely that this could actually appraise for more currently. Now remember, it's starting at 5. It's going all the way up through 11 with those half sizes. So up through 11. Wow. And then budget pay on this will bring you down to $240. Isaac said, I made $81 on Saturday. Ooh, 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 ooh. Go Isaac. Heck yeah. Okay, the holidays are faring well there for you, my friend. Oh, that would do it too. Bonbon is on vacation. We all have, that coworker that you're like, okay, they're on vacation. Enjoy. I'm gonna make my tips. Look at that. $240 on your budget pay. I love it. I love that it's a trillion cut. I actually feel like we don't see amethyst as often in a trillion cut. We see a lot of ovals. We do see big, bold amethyst, but then to see natural Lusaka amethyst is really, really neat. And I believe Lusaka amethyst is coming from Sri Lanka. Let me double check. Oh, no, it's from Zambia. Zambia, that's where it is. I got totally off. Sorry, you guys. Something we presented last night was coming from Sri Lanka. But I was like, what? Oh, Jabari is tuning in from YouTube. Hi, Jabari. How's your week going? Alrighty, you guys. Well, this does have a 5-star rating, 10 karat yellow gold. And remember, when you have something in gold or platinum, it will come with the card, either Luxoro or Rhapsody. And then you'll also get the appraisal if it's a certified and appraised piece. So you'll get both of these with your package. So for any reason it shows up and you don't have both cards, make sure you let them know so that they can get you both of those cards to keep in your jewelry collection. And I always tell people, if it's not a Luxoro piece, no big deal, right? Our citrine wasn't a Luxoro piece, but make a little index card with your carat weight, your gemstone, your accent stones, so that you remember what you have years down the road. Because as you begin collecting, you're going to start forgetting some of those details as you get more and more pieces. All right, friends, our African amethyst will be shop 16. Okay, shop 16 on our certified and appraised African amethyst. Only 18 on Sunday. Isaac, that's okay. Hey, the 81, it balances out, right? Week is going good, you guys. I can't believe it's only Monday, right? It's funny when you work the overnight because you feel like a day has already passed. Like to me, this feels like Tuesday. You know, I feel like I'm already on a whole nother day, but tomorrow's Tuesday. So that's kind of the beauty. That's why Stephanie, actually, our old live stream manager, she was like, you should start doing your live streams on the same day of your overnights, but do the evening lives so that you're really only working like one day instead of coming in another day to do your live stream. And I was like, that's a really good idea. Because before I was doing my overnight and then I'd be off all day Monday and then come and do one on like Tuesday. But I'm like, well, yeah, why not just do a live stream on Monday when I'm already working? It makes even more sense. All right, you guys, we have another Maripino Morganite. This might be our last piece of the show, depending on how quickly I can go. We've gotten through most, so I think we're good. Okay. Gorgeous Maripino Morganite. This one is done in 18 karat rose gold. I do not think we have seen 18 karat gold all day. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Isaac and Jabari. 18 karat rose gold. You're going to have AAA on your Maripino Morganite. Now, remember, when we're getting into 18 karat gold, this one will be an Ileana piece. So you'll get your Ileana card, and you also have an appraisal with this one. Now let's look at this. You've got a 14 by 12 millimeter oval. It's a 7.74 karat Morganite. We've got E. Perkins joining us. Hello. Hello to my family out there. You've also got 26 points of diamonds. Now the diamonds, you've got a little trillion on each side of that massive oval. And then you've got petite diamonds moving down the outer edges as well. Starting at size 5. Now, your estimated replacement value on this one, you guys, is $7,550. Your starting price today is not even what y'all are seeing. Y'all are seeing $3,100. Not your price. Your price is $2,480 to start. After your coupon code, it is $1,860 for a gorgeous over 7 karat Maripino Morganite in 18 karat rose gold with gorgeous diamonds. And these are Earth Mine diamonds. These are not part of the Luxuriant Lab collection. I'm not saying that to downplay our lab diamonds, but for those of you out there who are set on Earth Mine, here you go. Now with your budget pay, so $1,860 in total with budget pay, you're looking at $372. Look at that, y'all. Nice high profile, can allow lots of light to enter the stone. Wow. This is so elegant, you guys. Measuring that in inches, we were looking at about 1/2 inch from top to bottom. And remember, this is 18 karat gold. Oh, one more thing, and then we are going to wrap up. This was appraised 2 years ago, November 16th of 2023. Y'all, it's 18 karat gold. Gold has skyrocketed. This is likely worth much more than $7,000. Alrighty, friends, this will be our final piece of the show. Shop 1-7 for your Maripino Morganite. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us on this Tuesday night. I can't even say evening because it's straight up night, right, at this point. You sleep in the break room and do 5 shows a day. Yeah, I'm just not there anymore. Remember when I used to do 2 shows a day? I can't even imagine how these current live stream hosts do it. I am so impressed by them because they will do so many shows in one day. And I'm like, I don't have the capacity anymore. Alrighty, friends. Did I say Tuesday night? Maybe I did. Have a wonderful and blessed week. I will be back with you guys Friday on the overnight first from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. and then again at 2 p.m. right here in the live stream. And then I will be with you guys on Saturday from 4 to 6, 8 to 11. Bye, friends. Have a blessed and wonderful week.